Good evening, or no, I should say good morning, folks. It is the early morning here. It's almost 3 a.m. I just got back home not too long ago from this fishing trip, a local fishing trip that is. Yeah, so this is going to be the outro video for this Immersed in EXPs level up video I recently put up. Now, it was a bit late. I wanted to put the video up actually last night, but I the subtitles were done by, well, at least the Burmese, and some of the Spanish stuff was done by Tyler and someone else. So he used a different type of subtitler. I normally use media subtitler, but this new one that he used is called AEGI sub. Okay, so it's laid out differently from the one that I use, and I found that it takes more time because you have to after you type, transcribe everything. You have to the time, you have to literally line up the time of everything, and that takes a lot of time because sometimes it will be short, too short, and you have to make it longer. It was just a mess, and it took me literally yesterday. What was that? Was that yesterday or last night? Yeah, last night. I didn't go to sleep. I said, you know what? I'm gonna stay up and spend the rest of the day and morning, and I'm not going to go to sleep until I get this done. And it didn't happen because I started like what time was it? I think it was like what time was it? 10. Yeah, it was like 10 o'clock. Friday night. That's when it was. Friday night at 10 o'clock, I started to finish up the subtitles. And you know what time it was? And I wasn't even completely finished with it. It was, I got to, what was it? What part was that? Oh, it was the part before the Moan, the Moan market we went to. The Panadera was a Mexican place before then. But anyway, all the way till the massage place with the Chinese guys, I got done with that. It took me 8 hours. Literally, it took me 8 hours. So I started at 10 o'clock, right? And I looked at the time. It was like 7 in the morning. I was like, man, I gotta go to sleep. I gotta get some time. I gotta get some Z's. So I just stopped there. And there were some parts that weren't subtitled, particularly the Thai parts. When we went to the Thai place, I was talking with the Thai women there. There were just some parts that weren't subtitled because it kind of got a little difficult. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna just leave it as is. But it wasn't really that much. I could tell you guys here what was said, and like basically the guy. Well, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'll probably go back at annotations. No big deal. But I wanted to get the video up as soon as I could. And it was really frustrating using that AIG subtitler because, like I said, I'm used to just transcribing everything and then just pressing the button and getting the times, getting everything there, you know. So it just took more time. So, but anyway, that's that. That's why this came out a little late. Trying to get the rest of the subtitles done. Everything's done now. All I need to do is finish this video, upload it, connect it to this what time I got? 3 minutes. Connect it to this level of video, and then I'm going to release it. So I want to just talk about some of the parts as I normally do. Let me open this video real quick and see what happened. So yeah, this was very interesting. I enjoyed this trip with I went with Wilson. Originally Eric was supposed to go with us, but his allergies got really bad and he couldn't make it. But my plan was to go to Indiana for Burmese because, you know, Burmese is one of my active languages, and I heard that Indiana has a high population of the Burmese people there. So I thought it would be cool to, you know, drive 3 hours down there. It was going to be just me and Eric at first, but I mentioned it to Wilson, and then he just got really interested and wanted to go. So we planned to go. And they set up some places where we could stay, like the monasteries. All right, a lot of people. It was so funny. We took some pictures, and people were asking me, was I was trying to be a Buddhist or something. No, it was just I was staying at those monasteries. We just, it was just a place to stay. We didn't have to get any hotels, so it was pretty cool. And not only that, it was cool for the immersion of the Burmese, because the monks, they couldn't speak any English. One of them spoke a little English, but it was mainly Burmese, and I loved the exposure. Tyler and Wilson spoke with them mainly, and I'm not on their level yet in Burmese, so I just know like some words and phrases and just some basic stuff. But the main thing was the exposure and the experience. I gained a lot of experience. I was literally immersed in EXPs, especially with that Burmese, hence the title of this video. So it was awesome. I really enjoyed it, and I plan to go back there again to level up. So yeah, we stayed at the monastery. So that was the first part of the video. Tyler meets Wilson, and then we went in there and we got acquainted with the monks. They spoke for a while, as you guys saw. Then we went to the mall. The mall was awesome. You guys know how how the malls are. They're pretty random. You don't know who you're going to meet. And in that mall, we were able to get in Hindi, got a little bit of Tamil in, or Thummer. Got what else did I get in? What did I get in the mall? I got Cantonese in, Mandarin, Vietnamese, and I think that was it. Yeah, that was it. And then I spoke some Spanish when I was interviewing Tyler. Got a little bit of Spanish in, and and threw some German in there. But with the natives, it was really interesting. It's always fun to see these people's reactions. It just is, it was just so funny, especially the girl at the Vietnamese shop, the one getting her nails done. She just lost her mouth. She just, I don't know if you guys saw it, but she was just like the whole time. It was just so funny. But yeah, that was very interesting scene. So yeah, and then the Chinese woman, the Cantonese woman from Guangzhou, she was very surprised. Her reactions were funny as well. So that was that. We went to the mall, and the mall, like I said, the mall is great. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And then the girl from Afghanistan, that was so random. Like, I was just, because I looked at her at first, I'm like, okay, she looked Arab to me, so I wasn't going to try to practice Hindi with her. So I was a little surprised when she said she spoke Hindi. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was practicing with her. And then she said, oh, I'm from Afghanistan. I said, oh wow, I'm going to get this Persian in, get this Farsi, this Farsi in real quick with her. But yeah, that was awesome. That was really, 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 really awesome. Where else did we go? We went to, and then the massage. Those guys were hilarious. Yeah, I had a great time talking with them. That was really fun. Let me see here. What time? 8 minutes. So that was that. We went to the massage place. And then the girl, she was selling the belt. She was selling the belt buckles. That was pretty interesting. Let me see. What other commentary do I have? Went to the Spanish place, the Panaderia. Is that what it was? Yeah, that was pretty good. And then we went to the Mon place, Asian grocery. Got some Burmese in, got some Thai in. And that's the part where the subtitles were missing for the Thai. It was just really, it wasn't super frustrating, but it was like, man, I was having a little bit of trouble with the time, so I just, left it the way it was. But it wasn't that much stuff. So hopefully you guys didn't mind. I got the main stuff though. But yeah, that guy was very, very nice. He was very, very nice. The guy at the owner of the Mon grocery. That was really awesome. Let me see. Where else? And then we went to another Thai place where I spoke Thai with the Thai women. Yeah. And there. And then yeah, that was pretty much it. And then the last part was the house. Yeah, I was kind of put on the spot. Tyler put me on the spot. Well, Tyler's friend put me on the spot. His mom and his sister came to visit, and they couldn't speak English. He said, "Oh, practice your Burmese." And you know, those situations for me are difficult. Normally for me it's not really difficult to level up, but in a situation where I don't even know how I can explain it. Someone puts me on the spot like that, it's different to me. Like I have to get comfortable, especially when it's you know, in this type of situation where when there's people that I've never met before, you know. So I wasn't scared or anything. It was just my personality started to kick in. I just wasn't really in the groove of things at the time, so it was interesting. They were nice nonetheless. But yeah, that was pretty much, yeah, that was the end of the video. And yeah, so this is just commentary on that video. I wanted to make the video longer, and we actually have way more footage, but I don't know. There were other parts. They were very long. It was mainly Burmese. Yeah, it was Burmese, and I might upload some more of that stuff. It was like mainly Tyler and Wilson going at it, and I was just like a baby in the background, just listening, absorbing everything. But yeah. So normally these videos they're like 2 hours, less than 2 hours. So I don't know if I have, you know, enough footage or good footage to do that. I'll probably make it that long. But that is it pretty much for this commentary. As usual, thanks for viewing. Let me know if you guys have any questions. The next video to come out is the verbal boxing for Persian, and I'm going to try to get this up next week, sometime during the week. So I'm going back to media subtitler. I'm not going to use this AIG subtitler again because it takes up too much time, and especially considering the videos that I make, they're very long. So I think that's it. Do I have anything else to say? I think that's it. Hopefully. I'm a little tired. It's 3 o'clock. I'm about to lay it down, upload this stuff, and then yeah, the video will be up tomorrow. So thanks for being patient, and thanks for viewing, support. And if you guys haven't, if you're new to this channel or watching these level up videos, make sure you check out the other ones. I normally post. Well, I have a playlist. You go to a playlist, you can go watch all the level up videos, or you could just search Laos You Level Up, and you can see the previous ones. So, alright, I'm out of here. I'm going to bed. Thanks for viewing, guys. Talk to you later.